Hey there, my singing friends. Today we're going to jump right in and start working on breath management. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button below. And in the comments, type in I subscribed. By subscribing to this channel, you'll be able to get all of the latest warm-ups and tips for singing that I produce each week. So as a singer, one of our biggest challenges is making sure that we're using our breath wisely, that we're able to sustain long phrases. We don't want to chop our phrases up. One of the most common questions I get asked is, how can I have better breath management? How can I make sure that I don't run out of air while I'm singing? So step number one is making sure that first of all, you're getting a full tank of air. If you're only breathing in a half a tank of air, you can't expect a full tank of air phrase in return. So we need to make sure that first we're inhaling correctly. We want to use the diaphragm and breathe low and deep. A couple of exercises that I recommend. First, just to get the feel of breathing down low, is lay on the floor. Put your hand right here on your abdomen, stretching it this way. And then breathe just like you're falling asleep at night. Lay on your back and just breathe in naturally and then breathe out. And what you'll feel is that your abdomen raises and lowers, not your chest. We don't breathe naturally from the chest. That's a very shallow breath. We breathe low and deep. And that's what we want to do when we're singing. All right, so standing back up, I want you to put your hands right here on your waistline. And we're going to breathe in through a straw. Not literally, but just make an ooh sound with your lips and suck in. And try to fill up your waistline. Feel with your hands that your waistline is filling up. Again, not in the chest and not in the shoulders. Down here in the waistline, a full breath of air. Breathe it out and then breathe it in again. And then breathe it out. Okay, you want to make sure that you're breathing that way when we're singing as well. So as we start into some of our exercises today, keep doing that. Put your hands on your waistline and make sure that you're breathing all the way in, low and deep, and filling up that waistline. You'll even feel a little bit of expansion back in your lower back area. Next thing that we want to focus on is making sure that we're using all of our air wisely so that it makes sound. If we're singing too breathy, we'll run out of air a lot more quickly because only a portion of the air that we're expelling is actually making vocal sound. The rest of it is just escaping air. So one thing that we'll do to help us get the sensation of making strong sound using just a little bit of air is on a hiss. We're going to first do that by breathing in like we did, low and deep, and then hissing 4 times. S, 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 s. Just like that, okay? So let's practice that together. We're going to breathe in, low and deep, and s, 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 s. You can feel you're making good sound, but you're only using a little bit of your air. We're not allowing extra air to escape. Let's try it now by adding an additional 4 hisses on it. We're going to do a total of 8 hisses together. Breathing in low and deep, and s, 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 s. Good. You want to increase that then to 12 and then to 16. By making it longer, you're getting used to making good sound using a little bit of air and extending that breath all the way through the full 16 hisses. The next thing we want to do is a similar exercise, but this time instead of pulses, we're going to make it one long sustained, and we'll do it starting again with 4 counts. So breathing in nice and low and deep, and s. Okay? Next time we're going to do it, extend it to 8. Breathing in low and deep. Good. And again, you'll extend that to 12 and then to 16. If you get to a point when you're running out of breath, then that's a good place to stop. Keep practicing that count over and over until you can sustain it consistently. All right, with those 2 things in place, now let's start singing. We're going to do a few exercises that will help you. So the first one is going to be on a Z. We're just going to sing Z. We want to sustain that all through one breath. No cheating, no taking an extra breath in between the set. So make sure again you start with a low, deep breath, and then just like the hiss, we're going to do that on the E sound. Here we go. Z. Excellent job. All right, the next one. We're going to sing on a la. La, 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 la. Breathe. La. Okay, again, the first set all on one breath. Breathe nice and low and deep. And then the double time set after it all on one breath. Okay? Here we go. La, 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 and breathe. La. And breathe. So here we go, all on one breath. Z, E, 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 ah. Z, E, 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 ah. Great job today. A little extra tip. If you're struggling with a phrase in a song, running out of breath, stop singing the lyrics and practice it first on a hiss, just using the rhythm. And then from the hiss, move to a Z sound. Zzz. Just singing the phrase on that Z, just to train your body and your mind how to use just a little bit of air to create sound, and thus using good breath management. Then after you've done that a few times, go back to singing the lyrics and see if it's improved. It's been great seeing you here today and singing with you. We'll see you next time at the Toma Vocal Production channel. Bye now.